Yes, welcome to Walnut Creek mountain bike trails. I'm here today to show you how I create some of my wonderful and fabulous mountain bike shots. I have a Canon 6D Mark II. I have a 15mm 2.8 fisheye lens, Manfrotto B-Free tripod. I have a Godox transmitter. I have a Godox V1 flash. This thing is awesome, by the way. Now, when I first start the process of my shots, on this shot here, now that it's overcast, which is perfect because it's gonna, if you do a slow shutter speed, it's gonna create a little bit of a blur for you. So even if you're in the shade on these trails, you will get that blur. For me though, I have this wonderful wireless setup that I've been using for the past 4 or 5 years. And this is a Velo, and this is a high range one. I bought this off of B&H Photo. So I have this attached to the trigger control in here. And then I have my trigger remote right here. So this is like a 2.5 gigahertz. And this works well. This is very sensitive, but you can hear it. Can you hear that? It's focusing. So, and what I'll do is I'll take it off autofocus and I'll put on manual focus and I'll go like right below infinity. And the reason why I do that is because the fisheye lens, the focal point is so wide, and so you don't have to worry that too much about the focusing as you do with a 50mm or 100mm or 200mm lens. You have to worry about the focus. So now that I got my shot set up, I'll look to find the best place. I'll set up. I'm gonna go 6.3 at 25th of a second. Now you are able to change your settings within the transmitter of your flash. It's very easy to do. Just highlight what you're changing and you can have multiple flashes here. So I'll hit it, rotate it a little bit. Let's see, I'm gonna go a little bit lighter on light. Then you hit set and you're good to go. Okay, I'm gonna roll through and I'll show you what it looks like when I do my little shots. And just roll through and get real close to the lens. Look at that. As you can see, it came out pretty good. Oh, it looks so juicy and scrumptious. Oh, looks so good. All right, we got the shot. When I am shooting these photos, I am setting it, the ISO is 100, and then choose your f-stop accordingly. I like keeping an f-stop like 8 or above to make sure everything's really in focus, especially with the fisheye lens. The other lenses, you don't have to worry about it too much. Also, this is also like a self-portrait type setup. For me, it's a lot easier, of course, when you're shooting other riders. You want to change the angle and move around, and it's very forgiving, the fisheye lens. You can put it underneath them, you can put it over, you can get right in their face, and it's going to look cool, especially with that flash coming in from different angles. So definitely mess around with that with any kind of flash. And it doesn't have to be any particular flash, and I shoot in manual mode on the flash too. It makes it easier when I shoot just in manual mode, so I can adjust everything accordingly. Do ETTL, you can, but you can't, it's not as forgiving in the way I'm shooting. So I like going manual mode all the way, manual flash, and then just choose the shutter speed. And I don't use any filters on the lens whatsoever. Now when I do take the picture, I have the trigger in my left hand because it's easier. You might want to put it in your right hand. I don't know if you'll be shooting the self-portraits, but I have the trigger in my left hand. I'd love to make a custom like brake lever, trigger remote for my camera if I can. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions. Best of luck. Take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. Peace.